ตอนสุดท้ายของซีรีส์โรงเรียนในประเทศจีนในตอนที่ชื่อว่าการแข่งขันอันร้อนระอุในฤดูร้อนเริ่มต้นขึ้นแล้วครับเมื่อการสอบครั้งสำคัญในชีวิตของเด็กม.ปลายมาถึงเด็กต้องกดดันมากๆครับคงไม่ต่างจากเด็กไทยที่จะต้องสอบเข้ามหาวิทยาลัยแต่เด็กนั้นต้องแบกรับความคาดหวังของทั้งครอบครัวเอาไว้ครับซึ่งเมื่อการสอบนี้มาถึงและอัตราการแข่งขันที่สูงมากแบบนี้เด็กๆจะผ่านการสอบไปได้สำเร็จหรือไม่เพื่อนครูติดตามเอาใจช่วยกันได้เลยครับ
It's the morning of Gaokao. 10 million students across China will sit 4 papers over 2 boiling hot days in June. For families in Xiaoning County, a good result in the Gaokao can mean the difference between poverty and prosperity. Throughout the country, building sites are closed down, flight paths redirected, and every school has its own police guard.
确保过往车辆呢，那个车辆的噪音那个乱停乱放问题。
Across town at Haiyang Middle School, head teacher Mr. Wu is making sure his students have a hearty breakfast before the exam.
同时，你发现我们的老师也要陪他一起吃，因为陪他一起吃，就是一种人性化，我们和他的融入一体，也就是说，我们和他共同的生活，那老师就体现到我们是关心他的，那么使他呢更增强了自己的信心。
Outside, a convoy of buses awaits to transport the students across town to Xiaoning High School, which is the exam centre for the region. For the senior students of Haiyang Middle School, sitting the exam at the more prestigious academic high school across town only adds to the tension. But they're pretty sure they've got the edge on their hosts in other areas.
我们海州的学生嘛哈，打扮的比较酷一点吧。
Ensuring that each class gets the correct papers is meticulously regimented. Despite all the preparations, things are not going to plan.
昨天开考务会，反复这么讲，济南第4期考场，再哪个要出现的话，那就要处理你了。好，就说这句。好，这个。
As the students take their seats in the exam room, there's one who's cutting it a bit fine. Wu Yufei spent the night at home and is running late, but thanks to a lift from her dad, has just made it on time, sporting her lucky shirt.
不紧张，感觉有点兴奋。已经小孩子送到这个学校已经6年了。
The students have to be seated a full half hour before the exam begins to listen to the strict rules and regulations that must be observed to the letter.
另外，严禁携带各种无线通讯工具，比如说手机、小灵通及其他无线接收、传送设备。 For the duration of the exams, many parents wait outside in the searing heat for their children's safe return.
所以我虽然不管怎么样吧，不管她成绩怎么样，我一直认为我女儿是最好的、最棒的。
今天晚上我为她做了一顿好吃的。
The Gaokao exam has only existed in its current high-pressure form since 1977, when it was introduced after the end of the Cultural Revolution. The schooling of a generation had been hugely disrupted by Chairman Mao's attempt to rid the country of what he saw as its elite educated class. Schools were completely closed for 3 years, and there were no exams for over a decade. The head teachers of both Xiaoning and Haiyang were amongst the first to sit the exam when it was reintroduced.
看到这个氛围啊，也想到我的30年前的高考吧。应该来说，当时都是心情非常激动，毕竟面临着自己的人生的抉择的关键时刻。
当年中国的高考是29比1，那么经过3年改革开放，我们国家是经济发展的，实力增强了，教育发展了，所以现在我们的考生是2比1。
The 2 days of grueling Gaokao exams are almost over. The English paper is the 4th and final hurdle. For Wu Yufei, it's been a difficult couple of days. She heads straight for a debrief with her mentor, Mr. He.
实际上，这个国家这个总体情况考的是，这个气力的感觉，我没什么感觉，还好，跟平时考试难还是简单的？好像差不多。
I was extremely nervous the day before yesterday. I was so nervous that I couldn't fall asleep until 2 a.m.
The last 2 days have been very difficult for me. I didn't sleep very well at night. I had to be up very early in the morning, and I had to, to be with my students all the time.
There's nothing to do.
As if 2 full days of exams weren't enough, the Gaokao students have to return to school the next morning to be given the correct answers to their exams and calculate an estimated score.
你这段时间在家里，把你根据你准确估的分数。
The marks they calculate here will be used by the school to begin the process of applying for university. Almost everyone's turned up to perform this arduous task, but there's one empty desk. Star pupil Wu Yufei hasn't appeared, and Mr. He's concerned. If she doesn't come and fill in the answer key, her university place could be at risk. Mr. He's worried enough to call her mum.
Mom told me that she has just got up. She was very tired during the past 3 days.
Is she coming?
Yeah, she's coming. 昨晚睡好了哈。
For some, seeing the answers is cause for cautious optimism, but for others it only increases their worries about their final result. Even high achiever Wu Yufei is finding it hard to cope.
这个课分，这个课分都是怎么课的？你答案就是完全不一样了。数学没过上，存错了不要紧，这个重新这上面清楚。 不要急，不要在这个教室里，这是弱者的表现啊！不要这么多人面前掉什么眼泪，这是弱者的表现啊！魏飞应该考得很好啊！你等下就尤老师把你鼓励，怎么搞的啊？压力太大了，考前的话过于紧张，你有什么必要呢？你这个清华的。 都降档30分都取，是不是？高考结束了还掉眼啊？国文表没有了。我觉得这个分是非常高的。喂
I think she's being too hard on herself. She did very well, I think. Much higher than any of the other students.
For Wang Jianwen, the waiting is already over. After wearing his splints for almost a month, he's back at the hospital with his uncle to have them removed.
我很高兴今天可以把这个夹板给下下来，因为待了1个月，很热，然后里面也很脏，都没有洗过。
And with the school term almost over, Wang Jianwen's looking forward to seeing his mum and dad very soon. It's the 24th of June, and the day 10 million students across China have been waiting for. Today, the Gaokao results will be published simultaneously, and students sit poised to receive their marks either by phone or online. Wu Yufei and her mum know the numbers that appear on the screen will determine the rest of their lives. That's if the numbers ever do appear.
真的上不去了。真不是。哦，出来了，出来了！啊！出来了！我以为123，这鼓得太低了呗。我数学148。
Wu Yufei's overall result is an astounding 94%, which means she's done well enough to be guaranteed a place at China's top university in Beijing.
喂，范老师，我刚刚查到那个分数了。
But she's also done her school proud by coming top in the whole province, ahead of more than 500,000 other students.
高兴。那我就随便填什么专业都可以了。
辛苦了，其实这1年了，就盼望有今天，能出这样的成绩。
Even if she hadn't got the first place, she's the best student in my eyes, in my heart, the best.
The news that Wu Yufei has come top travels through the town like wildfire. There are soon banners proclaiming her success being hoisted in the town centre for all to see, and local journalists queuing up to talk to her.
休宁中学应届毕业考生吴雨霏在今年高考中以709分勇夺全省理。
然后还是非常激动、非常高兴的。在清华大学的学习中，能够学到更多有用的本领。
修中历史上的第一次，100年建校以来第一次，我们给予热烈的掌声，给他表示祝福。一把拉住老兵的手啊，再见吧，老兵。
3 months after the exams, Xiaoning teacher Lin Wei gave birth to a healthy baby boy, Pan Lin Yuan.
ๆในการแข่งขันนั้นต้องมีผู้ที่สมหวังและผิดหวังเป็นธรรมดาครับที่สำคัญคือเราต้องเตรียมพวกเขาให้พร้อมรับมือในทุกสถานการณ์เตรียมทั้งตัวและเตรียมทั้งใจด้วยนะครับแต่ถ้ามองอีกด้านหนึ่งครับการตั้งความคาดหวังไว้มากๆอาจจะเป็นแรงผลักดันที่ดีเพื่อให้เขาไปสู่ความสำเร็จก็ได้เช่นเดียวกันนี่คือสิ่งที่ได้จากสารคดีในตอนนี้ครับสารคดีชุดโรงเรียนในประเทศจีนนั้นยังมีตอนอื่นๆให้เพื่อนครูได้ติดตามชมและจะเป็นประโยชน์มากๆต่อเพื่อนครูเช่นเดียวกันนะครับติดตามในตอนหน้าครับ